Hey guys, I'm gonna start doing these like commentary videos, like on Cartoon News, like while having Smash gameplay. As you can see in the background, I muted them so that way you wouldn't focus from the from all these other Cartoon News, something like that. Hopefully I don't get copyright claimed. Okay, so if you haven't seen Vailskibum's video yet, I'll leave a video for that in the description. But if you don't want to waste your time looking for that and you just or haven't heard of him and you just want to rely on me, well, kind of rare, but okay. So, Tom Ashton took it says that Tom Ashton like has a plan for Cartoon Network, and then I'll read off some of what it says here on kidscreen.com. I'll leave also for a link for that in the description. Tom Asham took on his role as president of Global Kids, Young Adults, and Classics for Warner Media less than a year ago. And in this time, the former Freeform president and Nickelodeon EVP has made big moves that have changed the way the channels are run, how shows are created, and who is actually making and buying the company's kids' content. He doesn't want to take credit for a lot of what has happened in the recently merged media giant, and team around him has changed noticeably. First, Sam Register took over Cartoon Network Studios while maintaining his leadership at Warner Brothers Animation Studios. And then there's a lot more like talking about all this. Now here's some now TA is Tom Ashton and Kids S, and then this is where things come in. Okay, first one, Kids Green said, a lot has happened in a short period of time. Sam Register is overseeing 2 studios. Amy Friedman joined your team, and you took all over of the HBO Max Kids programming. Why was speed so important in these decisions? I love that you gave. He said that. Okay, then Tom said, I love that you gave me credit for everything that's happened, but it didn't quite work that way. Part of the reason why I joined the group was desired by Ann Stenoff and Warner Media overall to make a really big and thriving kids and family group. We know how important doing a good job with kids and family is to the future of Warner Media. It's essential to make our channels work. I think a lot of the changes that has happened since I've arrived have all been explored through the shared goal of making Warner Media a modern media powerhouse. We are still in the midst of bringing Cartoon Network forward to be an even bigger player in the kids and family universe. We're going to be launching a preschool element of the Cartoon Network life, a family part of our life, and extending Cartoon Network from the strength that it has to an even wider part of the audience, both on the channel and on HBO Max around the world. And so this is basically saying this is Tom's new plan for Cartoon Network and in the future. Okay, next question was, Cartoon Network has always been a brand for 6 to 11s. Why is it important to expand into preschool and family? And he said, Cartoon Network has decades of loyalty and viewership around the world. We could ignore all of that and try to start a new thing, or use the strength that we have. Common sense would suggest that we would use the strength that we have. As we connect to HBO Max, the needs of the movement are less focused on a tight 6 to 11 male skew, and instead on board their targeting that comes to those streaming services. One of the things we knew we need to do at Cartoon was be more girl inclusive, so we're going to work hard on making that happen. They're going to involve girls. Nice. In the US, at least, about 1/3 of all kid viewers are preschoolers, and we weren't playing in that domain, which seems a little silly. And then he's talking about COVID and how we're enjoying the family. Now, the next question is, what are plans for HBO Max? It's super important that everyone realizes we're working in partnership with HBO Max. A lot of what we've talked about in our colleges at HBO Max is around broadening what it means to have our content on the air. That's why preschool girl and family programming are very important. Preschool girls and family reporting are very important. That's why different formats are important. So it looks like Tom is trying to expand, like not only involve preschoolers, but also involve girls and family programming. I mean, I think that's a smart move. To be honest, that might be a smart move. So we're going, and now he continues. So we're going to do a little bit of live action, and we're going to do movies. We're going to harness the IPs that are a big part of this company and make sure that we are a full service kids and family player for HBO Max, and frankly competitive. We need to be as strong as anybody else out there. So I guess not only cartoons will be on Cartoon Network under his leadership, but now there's also live action and movies. Does that remind you of something? Nickelodeon. Now, another question Kid Screen said, why did you put Sam Register in charge of Cartoon Network Studio in addition to Warner Brothers Animation? I think a couple of reasons. One is that he is super talented. One of his pitches for putting these 2 studios together was that we need 3 cultures: a Cartoon Network studio culture, a Warner Brothers animation culture, and a deep cultural collaboration. And then there's a lot more about childhoods, and then, yeah, you can read those. And then this next Kid Screen question is something that you wanted on the team. Okay. Okay, here's another question. Several of Cartoon Network's kids shows like Infinity Train and Summer Camp Island are going straight to streaming. Is that going to be more common with Warner Kids content now? I don't know. He answered, I don't know that windowing is tremendously important to children. I don't think they care so much about what is going where. Part of our organizational design is that our business rules should not be visible to the audience. What we need to do is focus on the audience first, and if we're audience first, then we're going to make sure that our content is easy to watch, whatever. And then he said, now another question is, Disney rolled out Disney Plus internationally, and it's shortly after channels in Australia and the UK closed. Oh yeah, Disney is no longer available in Australia and UK. I know there are some of my viewers who are from Great Britain. I pay my respects for not having Disney Channel anymore. Would you consider that emulating that strategy? We're really excited about our international channels. They're not going anywhere. It's actually a great company with Disney going all streaming. We're seeking upticks for our ratings in those markets where it has closed channels. We welcome Disney's decisions because it's good for our business. And then it's partnering with other businesses. Okay. I'm keeping scrolling through. Okay, this might be important for the LGBTQ community. Something that brings a lot of viewers to Cartoon Network for platforms is their focus on social issues like LGBTQ plus representation, racism, and diversity. How are you planning on incorporating some of these themes in the future, especially as you expand it to different age groups? And then he answered, we all intersectional creatures who deserve to be seen for all of our complexity. That human need for individually is what unites us, and what we seek is put forward under Cartoon Network's banner. For preschoolers, it's about relieving parents of the pressure that their kid needs to be the best, and instead help them just be the best they can. For older kids, it's about understanding the weirdness of your own identity. For families, it's remembering that we all have weird families. And then here's 2 more questions. What's next? We'll be rolling out a brand name for the preschool and family block. We'll unveil some programming, a new tagline, and a big pipeline, and we'll explain how it moves forward between the network and HBO Max. We're going to reimagine the network within a year of when I started, and I feel very proud of that accomplishment. And then the final question is, what is the goal for 5 years from now? Because each Cartoon Network leader has 5 years, and it says world domination. Really? Tom, you're really going to take over the world? I mean, if you're going to take over the world of cartoons, then I appreciate it. At least try to buy out a lot of Disney stuff. They own too much. Okay, and I'm going to go back to Vailskibum's video and then look at more information. But as I look through, it's practically, like, to sum it all up, he is going to start a preschool thing. He's going to start including more stuff like something like Joe Biden would do, like include girls, include no more racism, no more LGBTQ hate groups, and yeah. So I guess this network might come in for a better treat or something. So I don't know what you guys think, but I don't know. What do you guys think of this? I'd love you to leave it in the comments below, but just in case that this video has comments disabled because COPPA, kids content, then I'll upload a video showing you I'll just upload a mini video where you can put your comments through, because I like to see the feedback and what you guys think about that. Or if you're lucky enough, you can find me in the Vailskibum video, which I'll put in the description as I said earlier, and I commented that he literally bringing back Tickle You. He thinks he can make a better version and still wants to beat Nick Jr. and Disney Jr. Currently, at this time of the recording, it has 62 likes and 11 replies. So, and if you were to respond to me saying isn't that a bit too far or something like that? Well, the thing is, fun fact, Cartoon Network used to have its own preschool block called Tickle You, and it consists of some shows that are from different media, like from Great Britain, from Nick Jr. They aired Tickle You back then aired a lot of silly programming, and parents did not like it because when it was announced, Cartoon Network said that it will not be about educational stuff, but it will be about developing kids' sense of humor. But the Care for a Commercial-Free Childhood, or CCFC, I think, told parents that it's just a way to get kids to watch more TV. So yeah, I think it went on for 2 years and then ended up getting canceled afterwards. And so I'm sure this new CEO probably has seen the failure of Tickle You and probably wanted to try it again. This time, like, try to with new cartoons and all that stuff. Speaking of new cartoons, here's a few examples of some of the preschool cartoons. One preschool cartoon that Cartoon Network's going to air is Bat Wheels. Yeah, Batman's Batmobile actually gets his own show, a preschool type of show. And I think it's going to involve other superheroes vehicles, so I don't know what you guys think of it. I don't know. Another one that's coming is what is it? We Baby Bears. It's a spin-off of We Bare Bears, and if you've seen the art of it, it seems like it's going to become an anime kind of thing. Thank you, Japan, for all this anime. I mean, people love your stuff. I know there might be some of my viewers who are watching this from Japan, so kudos to you, Japan people. And one more example is, and this might shock you. Well, not really shock you. It depends if you're a Thomas the Train Engine fan. Thomas the Train Engine is going to get a reboot, and like an actual live reboot. No, not live reboot, an animated reboot. Oh my god, like, I can't believe this. Cartoon Network picked it up. They picked up the Thomas the Train Engine reboot. Now, I might do another video explaining on what was going on over here, but long story short, Mattel now decides to make the show and in an animated form. And back then, it used to have a narrator, like all live things, and then like just like stop motion, like not really stop motion, like live, like camera stuff, like you know the drill, like the old Thomas. But now in the new animated Thomas, which Mattel owned, things are going to be a bit different. Now Thomas can actually go out of rail, and then do many things that we never see before. Now it's a reboot, so you might say this is going to be as worse as Teen Titans Go is, but I don't know. The episode 1 hasn't been released yet, and so I might check it out, because like, even if you say it's gonna be bad, just watch one episode. One episode's not gonna hurt you, and if you're still unsure, just watch 2. Like, keep watching until you finally get it. So yeah, these are the top 3 examples of what they're going to air, but it's not all preschool. They're also going to air one very dark Cartoon Network thing. One very dark Cartoon Network show. I think that's called Unicorn Warriors Eternal. Yeah, Unicorn Warriors Eternal. Oh, but then that's for then HBO Max. But it's possible that it'll air on Cartoon Network. I'm not sure. And that one's like way too dark for a preschooler. So yeah, that's just it. Anyway, now, what do I think? Is this a good move for Cartoon Network to involve preschoolers and other kinds of stuff? Well, I think so. I'm gonna give them a chance and see how that goes. I'm not sure exactly when that will start, but at some point, it's gotta happen. I mean, yeah, like if they announce on when it's gonna like actual start, like involving all other kinds of groups into a Cartoon Network show, then yeah. I don't have Cartoon Network because I have Antenna, but I'm willing to look at reviews and see if they're actually good or not. So, I might find clips on it on YouTube. Who knows? Yeah, and that's all you need to know. Nothing else new for Nickelodeon, and nothing new for Disney. So, yeah, I'm going to let you guys enjoy the rest of my Super Smash Bros. Gameplay right here. And oh yeah, this is about to like I'm currently watching this as I'm recording this, and like this is my final blow. Like, look at this. I try to like, oh my god, look at this. Come on, DK. Nah.